Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Josh, and this is your stimulus check update for the next stimulus package for Wednesday, March 10th. I hope everyone is having a wonderful Wednesday afternoon so far. In this video, I'll be discussing updates in regards to the current relief package and the third stimulus check. I'll also be discussing the $1,400 direct payments, unemployment, and then I'll be going over the updated timeline now that the bill is passed of when we can expect to receive these payments. But first, if you would remember quickly, liking this video, give me a big thumbs up. It really just helps with the YouTube algorithm in terms of pushing this video out to other viewers like you, and hopefully helping other people like you as well. Okay, so in a wild day that started with Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene making a motion to adjourn in order to stop Congress from passing the reconciliation bill, it ended with the bill finally being passed. In a tweet, Greene said, "I just made a motion to adjourn to stop Congress from passing the $1.9 trillion massive woke progressive Democrat wish list. The GOP has messaged against this ridiculous bill. We should do everything to stop it. Pay attention if Republicans vote to adjourn or with the Democrats." Well, it turned out that 40 Republicans actually voted with Democrats to move forward with the multi-trillion-dollar relief package in what Greene called a woke, progressive, blue state bailout. So, in the end, all this forced vote really accomplished was an extra 45 minutes of delay before they could get to voting on the reconciliation bill. I will say though, it's interesting that 40 Republicans actually voted against Greene's motion to adjourn, especially with all the opposition they have against this bill. I guess they figured since they were already outnumbered by Democrats, eventually this bill would give way to a vote. And they were right, as just a few hours later, the bill did pass along party lines with a vote of 220 to 211. Only one Democrat in Jared Golden voted against the bill. Now, all that's left to do is to have this bill sent off to President Biden's desk in order for him to sign it into law. They should be able to have this accomplished by the weekend, which means that hopefully people will avoid seeing a lapse in their unemployment benefits. With the unemployment benefits set to expire from the previous bill this Sunday, people can finally breathe a sigh of relief now that Democrats look like they're going to meet their deadline of passing this bill by then. So, with this bill being signed into law very soon, what exactly does this mean for Americans? Well, first off, as we all know, direct payments should begin going out as soon as next week for single filers earning less than $80,000 per year and joint filers earning less than $160,000 per year. If you earn less than $75,000 per year as a single filer or $150,000 as a joint filer, then in that case, you'll be eligible for the full payment of $1,400. Joint filers, of course, will be eligible for a combined $2,800 payment. Although these payments won't have protections from being garnished by private creditors, you will be protected from garnishments if you owe federal or state income taxes, have past due child support, etc. Additionally, just like the first two rounds of payments, prison inmates will once again be eligible for this payment. This was something Republican lawmakers also weren't particularly happy about, as Senators Bill Cassidy, Tom Cotton, and Ted Cruz offered an amendment on the floor this past weekend to block checks for prisoners. However, this amendment ended up failing upon party lines with a vote of 50 to 49. One of the top Democrats in the Senate, Dick Durbin, made an argument that the children of inmates could be affected by withholding the money from them. However, in a statement, Senator Cassidy argued, prisoners have all their living and medical expenses paid for by the taxpayer, they don't pay taxes, they don't contribute to the tax base, they can't be unemployed. Inmates are not economically impacted by the virus. Republican Senator Tom Cotton also took to Twitter to say, Dylan Roof murdered 9 people. He's on federal death row. He'll be getting a $1,400 stimulus check as part of the Democrats' virus relief bill. So, obviously, this is a controversial topic, but what do you guys personally think? Should inmates be receiving these stimulus checks, and why or why not? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Also, if you have any questions on whether or not you'll be eligible for the next direct payment, please feel free to ask in the comment section below. I'll make sure to do the very best that I can to get back to each and every person. Now, as far as when these payments are expected to go out, depending on who you ask, you'll probably get a different answer. According to President Biden, most people should expect to receive their payments by the end of this month. Then, according to Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, the checks will be issued in about 2 weeks from now. The best case scenario prediction came from House Majority Whip James Clyburn, who said he believes the $1,400 payments should begin going out by next week. Now, I tend to lean more towards his timeline just because the last round of $600 checks only took a few days to begin going out. Since the IRS already has most everyone's information from the first 2 rounds, I really don't see a reason why it should take 2 full weeks from when the bill is signed into law until people receive the money. So I would definitely expect for these payments to begin hitting bank accounts at some point next week, for those of you that already have direct deposit set up. Okay, so in addition to the direct payments, as mentioned before, the unemployment benefits will also be extended through September 6th at $300 per week. Additionally, if you received unemployment compensation last year, they're also going to be waiving taxes on the first $10,200 in benefits that you received. So, if you opted to have 10% of your benefits withheld and you received at least $10,200 in benefits, then you should receive around $1,000 back. If, on the other hand, you opted to not have any of the benefits withheld and you haven't yet paid taxes on your benefits, then you can finally breathe a sigh of relief that you won't owe any of that money. Other than the direct payments and unemployment extension, if you have kids, you can also expect to see an increase in the child tax credit with payments going out on a periodic basis. If you have children under the age of 6, you'll be receiving $3,600 this year for each child. If you have children older than the age of 5 but younger than 18, then in that case, you'll be receiving $3,000 this year per child. These payments should begin to go out in July, and although they may not go out on a monthly basis as originally intended, they should total the full amount by the end of this year. Also, in the bill, includes an extension of the 15% increase in SNAP benefits through September, which were originally set to expire at the end of June. Moreover, another $20 billion is being sent to state and local governments in order to help low-income households cover back rent, rent assistance, and utility bills. On top of that, another $10 billion will be set aside for mortgage and homeownership assistance. And then, for schools, $130 billion will go towards their efforts in order to reopen. Colleges and other higher education institutions will receive around $40 billion. Then, of course, there are many other provisions in the bill, such as $350 billion going towards cities, states, and tribes, but I won't get too much into those during this video. So, now that they finally passed this bill through both chambers, all that's left is for President Biden to sign it into law. Until then, all we can continue to do is hang in there, stay strong, and hope for the best. Alright, so on that note, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video. If you did enjoy the content in this video, and you'd like to see more videos like it, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. It is completely free to do so, and it's a great support to me. Also, if you'd like to receive 4 free socks from Webull, with 2 of them valued all the way up to $1,600 each, or 1 free sock from Robinhood, just for signing up and linking your bank account, please feel free to claim those free socks by clicking the link in the description box below. And finally, if you join Rakuten with my referral link in the description box below and spend at least $20, Rakuten will give you $20 cash back. This means you can buy an item through Rakuten with one of their referral links, such as Nike, for $20, and Rakuten will give you $20 just for making that purchase. This is just an incredible deal that we'd love for everyone to take advantage of. Okay, so until next time, I'll see you guys, and I hope you have a great day today.